Hello everyone and welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Binkabi and this will be Let's Talk About It number 4, and as promised it will be about the changes to Magic Online. Let's just take a deep breath because this will be a grind. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the software because if I understand it correctly we can't really do that. It interferes with the payouts and stuff, so I have some pictures here for you. Right now we have event tickets. That's basically the currency for Magic Online. You use them to you trade them for cards, you use them in the store, you use them to enter events, both constructed and limited. You use them for daily events, for premier events, you use them for everything. So it's basically like one event ticket is like $1, I think, something around there, and that's like the currency. And we also have phantom points. They're basically the crap version of event tickets, if you can say that. They can only be used for certain events, such as Cube, or sometimes when it's other strange formats that does not give you the cards after you're done, and that's what the phantom points are for. So you can't trade them, you can't buy anything with them, you can only join certain events, and those points are getting retired with the new change. So instead of phantom points we will have play points. Okay, so we will have event tickets and play points. So event tickets will still be the same, use them for everything, and play points will replace phantom points. And as stated in the article, they want to do this change because they want to up the prices a bit or make them better, and make a better price payout to grinders and non-grinders. I guess it's the point here. So when the phantom points are retiring and the play points are coming into effect, they're basically the same thing. The play points cannot be traded, they cannot be bought, and you can't do anything with them except joining queues. And first of all, let's just dive in. We have the 2-man queues and 8-man queues. That's the fundamentals. If you can play for free, I usually do that when I'm testing new decks and stuff, but sometimes you want, quote, real competition, and you go to the 2-mans and 8-mans because they cost money to play. Therefore a lot of the not so good players or not so experienced players shy away. But what I've been really frustrated about is that you pay like a couple of tickets to get in, like 2 tickets for a 2-man, and if you win you get a booster, and a booster is worth, it could be as low as 2 but usually not. It's usually between 3 and like 3.3 tickets, so you're not even getting double up if you win. And the saddest part is that totally you paid 4 tickets, you and your opponent, and that's not what's getting paid out. So with the play points you can either pay the 2 tickets or you can pay 20 play points. Okay, sweet. So either I can buy tickets in the store and use, or I can use the play points that I've hopefully won sometime. I mean, you can't get them any other way, so you have won something and you have some play points and you want to play. So you and your opponent pays 20 play points each. That's a total of 40. And the total price payout is 35. Okay. So where did the last 5 points go? I mean, come on. Why is the price payout lower when it's a fixed... I mean, I get it when you get the booster. It has a value that kinda goes up and down depending on the season and how popular the set is and stuff, and they can't do anything about it. But if you're paying virtual money and they're paying out virtual money, Why can't it make it? Why can't they make it the same? Why does it has to be a cost? I don't get that. That's so stupid. I mean, I get it. If you go down to your local store and you're like playing a draft or something and you're paying a certain amount of money, maybe the store takes a couple of cents more or whatever to make it an even cost, so they earn a few cents and you get to play. That's reasonable because they're doing their job and stuff and having somewhere to play and whatnot. But what are we paying for here? I mean, it's a software; it runs by itself. You don't have They have some admins or whatever, but I'm not sure. I don't like that. Why isn't it like 35.5 or 30.10 if you have to? I don't get that. So now we're paying 2 tickets to get a booster. With these changes we can pay 20 play points or 2 tickets to get play points. And here's another big issue with this thing. You get play points and not boosters. So all the boosters that are coming from 2-mans is no more. They do not exist. When I'm trading in like 25 boosters, they're generally mostly from the 2-man queues that I've won. So instead of that, I'm gonna have like, I mean, you're not even getting that much. You're paying 20 to gain 10, but let's say I'm pretty lucky, so I win 80% or something. Then I might go, as we're saying today, infinite. But it's only play points. I can't use them for anything besides playing. So yeah, and the same is for the 8-mans. You can pay tickets or play points, and you get play points. But here, if you're finishing in the finals, you get boosters as well, so it's a bit better here. But still, even if we value the boosters to 40 play points, it's still a much lower price payout than we paid to play, so not sure about that at all. But there is a big but here. We can use it. If we scroll down all the way here to what else can I do with my play points? You can actually use them now to boost the draft and do other stuff. It's kinda expensive. So let's say you start off with 20 points, or I guess you start off with 2 tickets and you win a 2-man. Then you have 30 points, and for every match you win you get 10 points. So if you start out with 2 tickets, you have to win 12 2-man matches without losing. Then you can do a draft. Yay. And if you somehow win that draft, or I think maybe finish second or something, then you get boosters. So there is kind of a way to transmute the play points to boosters. It's just that it takes a long time and you have to be skilled in both constructed and limited. The same goes for sealed, of course, and the PTQs, the preliminaries. So that's cool, I guess. But for that you need 300 play points, so you still have to be pretty good. So the play points are, in my opinion, not very good because it puts so much pressure on the player. I mean, today I'm using tickets to play the 2-man, so it's not a big question there. But when I win, I get boosters that I can sell for tickets to play again. Okay, that's sweet. So the play points does the same. You get points and you can play again. That's the goal. That's why they do these changes. So that's actually nice because it goes faster. I don't have to sell the boosters. But I don't always want to play again with my tickets. Let's say I've done really well. I've grinded modern with burn or whatever. I won like 50 matches in a row and I have a ton of tickets now. Now I want to buy that Blood Moon or whatever. That's kind of expensive. I can't do that anymore. Now if I want to convert my play points, I have to go to a bigger tournament or a draft and win that. Then I get a couple of boosters and tickets that I can use. So the changes are actually getting, they're hitting their mark if you consider that you should be able to just immediately jump into another event. That's achieved. Good job. But everything else just collapses. So I'm not sure about this. And we actually have one other thing that we haven't checked. Yeah, the daily events goes up a lot. 12 tickets or 120 play points. And they have a little explanation here, and it's because daily events are meant to be somewhat bigger. It's like more skill intensive and better players. So choose the level of event that is right for you. It means if you're good, go to the dailies. If you're not that good, go to the two-mans and feed the ones that are going to the dailies. One could interpret it that way. I'm not sure, but so dailies are getting way more expensive. It's still nice though. I mean, you get a pretty good amount if you're able to win a lot. But yeah, if you can do better than 2-2, you get a pretty nice payout. And it's actually boosters and play points. So you get the play points to keep playing and some boosters to boot. Sweet. All in all, I'm not sure about this. I mean, I don't like phantom tickets. I think they're pretty stupid. I mean, they're just hanging out in your account until another cube comes around, and then you rack up some more, and you rack up some more, and some more. I'm not sure how many I have right now, but it's plenty. And I'm not sure what I'm not using them for anything besides the cubes. That's basically it. So I'm not that positive. That's probably the statement I'm going to make. Usually I'm pretty pleased with the changes Wizards is making as far as rules and other stuff goes, but as far as Magic Online goes, I'm usually the opposite, so I'm not sure. I am not sure. Play points might be good, might be bad. Yeah, so please, let's continue the discussion in the comments, because this is actually pretty serious, because we need to give Wizards the feedback so they can change it again if need be. I know Magic Online is not highly prioritized, and a lot of other players feel the same. It's clunky and it's not that suited to be used. I mean, it's like a very old game if you want to be negative. But anyway, we need to, as a community, tell Wizards what we think about this, and I'm pretty negative. It will work out as always. I mean, I'm still going to play Magic Online. I'm gonna have a pile of play points instead of boosters and tickets. So I'm basically forced to play more and more and more, but I can't buy more cards or build different decks. I just have to grind, and as long as the deck I'm using wins, I get to grind more. And then I get to grind even more. But if there was a way to convert play points to tickets, or okay, I'm all in for that. I'm not sure why it's not. Maybe they will implement it later, and then most of the problems will be fixed already. But I don't see the point. If I'm good and winning a lot, I'm going to have like 1 million play points and 2.5 event tickets or something. It's not correct. So please leave some comments, and let's discuss this matter further, and I'll see what we come up with.